Yep,
Be ready to
connecting.
go.
There we go.
By the way, Bird, you were already gone by this point, but, when we were last playing, I guess, yeah, this shit only matters for Keith. We're back to our previous autosave. I don't know how far back that is.
Right, because your power went out last time.
Yes. You have a shitty
So
outlet
now
in my
I don't
wall.
even know where we are. None of us
We're
know
back
where we
a little
are.
bit. It doesn't look like it was that far, because I'm pretty close to... I already have the petroleum tanks down, which is pretty close to when we last... Like, that's pretty close to where we ended. Like, I actually don't know if we've gone... like, we might have
Did you
lost
guys play
mere
without me
seconds.
again?
Well, we keep playing for, like, a little while to finish what we're doing. Whenever you quit, because we're
In
not
this
quite
case,
ready
it
to
was
go.
literally a few moments, but then the power went out, so now it might be rewinded for even further back,
Like 10
like,
minutes.
before
Okay,
you
that
were
seems
playing,
fair.
for all we know.
Well, we said the autosaves are every 15 minutes, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and unpause the game.
It's, I think it's every 5 minutes, actually. Like, it's
Good luck
pretty
me
often.
remembering what I was doing last time.
Can I change the...
Alright,
Nope.
so...
Cross up,
Where
what was
were
I
we?
doing last
Oh, it
time,
was
and what
concrete.
happened before the time problem. Wow, these, breast belts do not want you to go through your base.
Yeah.
Okay, are we getting the green circuits down here fast enough to our
See.
purple processors? There's
No.
no way we are.
No. You want to see if you can bolster our green?
I'm just gonna divert this one stream of green, like, up to the other.
But
Those
that's not
nighttime
going to solve the
faster by
problem.
going down.
That's not going to solve the problem, though, because it's backed up, yeah,
Yes, it
but...
is. Because we,
Not really.
we cut... The problem is we cut the supply in half.
Yeah, but
'Cause
my
we
point
sent
is...
half of it down
Oh,
another
right.
way.
Did that get fixed or not? I don't remember.
But, like, it'll still
check it out.
max out at a certain point, Bird. I think what you want to do is,
Just more production? I guess we can.
Yeah. Yeah, because, like, if you max out the
Aha,
production, it
that's what has
solves
to
the
happen.
problem.
I need to refix our green. I remember now. There we go. That'll help.
Okay, well, luckily there's a ton of room.
Last time we
Left
were
here to keep
playing, I
adding,
improved the copper situation. What was going on, Bird? I don't know if you were here when this happened, but I realized that all the copper coming in from my train was only going to everything south of the second circuit place I built. So all that copper was exclusively being fed there, but the huge amount of stuff you're looking at right now was only being fed by whatever our pre-existing stuff was, and none of my train stuff. So as you can see right now, it's
okay.
actually, you can see the copper backing up now that I've redirected that to be meeting
Okay.
before the split off point.
Okay, that's good. Because
That'll
we're about to increase our, we need more copper cable production. Because we can't produce it fast enough to get through all the,
That base,
factories down here. So, let me do this.
feed modules, those are a pain to make.
I mean, they wouldn't be a bad idea because, like, they're already, like, super slow. I mean, super fast. So
Yeah.
we'd be able to get, like, some pretty dramatic, like, speed increases by throwing some speed modules on here.
Well, I was thinking of speed modules or how you build assembling machine 3s.
Yeah.
First thing that came to mind there. But
Oh, I was gonna
like,
slap the modules into this thing. Into these.
oh wait. You know what's going on here with the wires, Bird?
What?
They're not being taken out fast enough.
Oh, yeah, that's what it is.
They're actually backlogging inside the slots. They need.
That's
they
what it
need-
is,
They
I
all
see
need.
that.
They all need more arms.
Yeah.
'Cause,
Is more arms gonna do it, or is it...
I mean, yeah, it did it. They're all. Those are the ones I placed them on so far are empty now.
Okay, well, I'm gonna watch the downstream a little bit and see if
Yeah.
if we're getting it back up.
What was
Oh
happening?
wow, that made a huge difference.
Yeah.
That's
What was
pretty
hap-
funny.
Oh, wow,
Yeah.
look at that. So we
What
just needed
what
more
happened-
arms taking
assembling machines
circuits
where
off?
twos can build
Yeah.
wires so fast that they're getting backlogged, and the arms physically don't remove them as fast as they're built.
Oh, yeah, I'm seeing that now. That's helping.
That's like up there with finding out that your arms aren't picking stuff up because
off the belts.
because the
Because
belts
the
The belts are
fast.
too fast.
Yep.
That's great.
That's straight up with that.
Okay, let me see if we if this
Fantastic.
fixed our supply downstream issue.
See, I'm gonna go babysit my train for a few more moments.
That
Find
looks
new
like
ways-
that actually fixed
find new
a
ways to
lot of
upgrade
our
the situation.
issues down here.
Let's see.
Let me see, though. I'll keep an eye on it.
Could be, yeah.
It looks like we're getting pretty close to backing up on our purple circuit line then.
Oh yeah.
Well, all of our purple circuits are getting fed.
Why
Or
am
the assemblers are.
I'm in range. Cool. All right. Probably just expand this crazy system again.
Okay. We should have a fair amount of express splitters being made, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good. We do need to kind of go through the base and just replace all of our express splitters. Oh, this is interesting.
Yeah, so I've got
What's
30...
that?
I've got about
What's up,
100
Bird?
of them being made total.
Processing units are so, green circuit expensive that they, like, the assemblers just eat up... Oh, they take 20.
What's under attack now?
We need to send a shit ton of,
Oh, that corner of the map's safe
green
now, though,
circuits
huh?
down here, then.
I get worried when something's under attack, but nothing really should
Hey,
die
Bird.
anymore, hopefully.
Where are the batteries coming?
The batteries, are next to the purple circuit thing. They're right here.
Okay, because we need to ramp up battery production dramatically. We are...
Well, yeah, we probably do. But, what are we... So we have a passive provider chest that's got,
That go in there?
over 1,000 batteries in. Are we using those for anything?
No.
I was just gonna say leave it like that for the time being. But like, that thing's maxed out, isn't it?
What? No, this thing is, it's like maybe a fifth full.
Oh. I'm still gonna say we should probably speed this up, because, like, even then, that's only taking, like, the occasional amount, but that's, like, still a fair amount of our production, which is rough.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna...
looks like...
Here, I'm just gonna make a bunch of chemical plants down here, and I'll just route them in somehow, past the copper.
The
To what
lazy
cost?
solution is just to make speed modules and shove them in there.
That'd not
which is
help.
a
I mean, you
lot
wanna-
to do.
Actually, Bird, why don't you work on making a bunch of speed modules?
That was a flawed,
Oh, we should
flawed
just have
approach.
speed modules automated, huh?
Yeah, you wanna
Okay.
set up, I was thinking speed 2. Speed 3 is probably more of a pain in
Speed
the
3
ass
is
than
really expensive, so let's just do
Yeah.
speed 2s, which we'll use assembly machine 3 so they get made really fast.
Yeah.
Alright,
Huh.
and...
That didn't really work out. Well, it's full. Probably fine. How's our power doing at night?
I think our power has actually been fine for the bulk of the game at this point.
Wish accumulator capacity was on the graph too.
Fact.
Oops, that's bad, that's bad, that's bad.
That's like the number one thing I want to see on the graph.
I
It's
thought
not
that
on
these
there.
I thought that these were puller arms, not whatever.
What
they are.
arms? What did you
I
think
thought
they
that,
were?
I thought they pulled stuff off of the conveyor and put it in rather than the other way around.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I reprogrammed all my arms, and that's not currently true anymore. That's what we lost. So now
I'm just imagining Keith being like, Lefty,
shift right click.
you're in charge
now
of the
right.
wangle.
Righty, you're in charge of the dangle.
I've got to go back and retrace my steps of all the things I did right before the save loss, but of course I don't know when the last save was at the time, so it's fun. So I have to redo that whole part where I was programming all the arms to where I remember I was trying to find the hotkeys for copy and pasting commands.
Haha.
Just shift left click and shift right click basically, which is super weird. That's control and it's copy and paste for like what stuff this arm picks up or what stuff this machine makes. So you copy the setting between a bunch of buildings, which is a big deal when you have a system that has like 20 arms and you don't want to manually program all of them. There we go. Now I'm actually bringing in some of the different materials along the line.
For the record, if
Holding's
we
kind
ever
of a
play
mess,
this
though.
again, if
What's
we
up?
ever play this again, we're absolutely spacing our base out more. Than
Yeah,
this, like,
that's-
holy.
That's
I said
a
that-
perpetual issue.
That's
It's
something that
like-
people say every time they play the game, though.
Yeah.
It's true.
And it somehow never happens. How is that?
Okay, Harry Potter.
Can't tell me what to do.
I can tell you to stop being Harry Potter, Harry Potter.
It's true.
Can you though? Can you really? You have
Stop
it.
being
In
Harry Potter.
You have it in your heart.
Mr. Potter.
Okay, you are making batteries.
I need to connect the steel, or it's not going to go anywhere. Where's our steel plate? Over here? Okay, I can make that work. Probably? Probably.
Fuck am I gonna connect sulfuric acid to this? This is a nightmare.
I don't know. I'm glad that you kind of told me to start making speed modules automated. Because I was looking at that and I was like,
Ugh.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
bad.
real glad.
This is real bad.
Well, good thing you volunteered for that duty.
Ugh.
Oh, Bitterbot.
My favorite part is when we talk about basic features of the game as if we're punishing each other.
Well, this game is basically like a very masochistic game, let's be honest.
Like prolonged self-punishment, yay! We're like the villain from...
We all also played Dark Souls games pretty
It's true.
religiously, so
Yeah,
that's kind of our shtick.
but Wander just complains about it.
Well, yeah, but I mean, so
I like this Dark Souls game, but it'd be better if it wasn't ever hard. How do I get... There's express belts. There we go. Come to me.
I'm always going to be one of those people that says Dark Souls 2 is the best. And everybody's going to say I'm an insane person.
I think that Call of the First Sin was pretty decent, personally.
There were some dumb parts, though.
Yeah.
Like, its entire early game had a lot of just pointlessly hard. Like, this part's designed to ruin you, new players. We hate you.
Yeah.
It was so designed for existing audience members and no one else that it was actually
Oh
kind of
yeah,
weird.
I mean, I definitely noticed that, like, when I was very new to Dark Souls 2, I was like, huh, this game is impossible. I would assume it was impossible, except I know people have beaten it before.
Yeah. I mean, the whole opening area is a bunch of areas where it's like the Force of the Fallen Giants. Like, hey, how do you feel about having, like, I don't know, just a billion hollows attacking from every direction? And like, what if this area had a dragon? You haven't even fought a boss yet, but what if we just run directly into a dragon?
Yeah,
fun?
everyone was having a good time.
It was a funny surprise for me because I already played till then a lot, but for everyone else, it's like, what the fuck is this game? More or less the standard response.
It was
Can't be a valid way
definitely
of
kind of a
handling
pain
this.
in the ass.
No, doing that stupid shit.
Ah,
Stop
crap.
being stupid, me.
I want this to be flipped.
I had some bad solutions for a few things. Alright,
Oh. There we go.
there
I
we
was
go.
doing something wrong.
Boop, boop. There we go. Okay. How many red circuits were in this chest?
Yes.
Well, however many there were, there's now a couple hundred in my inventory.
There we go. Alright, so now there's a constant feed of iron and steel and copper coming from my main base, but who knows if I can get it all to work all the time. Nope, looks like it's getting backed up. Nope, exactly how I thought it would, too. Alright. Yeah, that's problematic. I did stupid.
Okay, what else do I need down here? I need green circuits to make the other speed module. So, luckily circuits are kind of everywhere in our production line. So,
Yeah?
which is to be totally expected.
This is about as ugly as I can possibly make them. Unloading arm from the bottom battery. No, I got one. Don't worry. It fits. It's just wizard.
It's
Dumb
just wizard?
These are
I
being requested in. I don't really feel too bad.
How does one
Wow.
just wizard?
I'm unloading batteries onto an underground belt,
gonna
like
work.
the top of one, and it works. And don't question it.
No, I'm saying I have something that's not going to work.
Oh,
I have a series of iffy solutions for things.
I am further complicating our base and may have just trapped myself inside. We'll find out shortly.
That's fine. Everything's fine.
Okay,
Provider chest. There we go.
I've
No new
increased
source
our
of
battery production
iron.
a little bit. Bird, how them speed modules going?
There we go. Everything's working again. Yay!
It's a little bit more complicated because I have to make module
Okay.
1s feed into module 2s.
Wow.
But that actually won't be that big of a deal.
Bird, it's beautiful.
What did you make?
I have a functioning sorting module over here. Like everything's, it's doing out multiple resource types onto one track from the train, and it's all sorting into our base.
Beautiful. I'll
I
check
love
it out.
Such a mess.
You've made a thing.
That's why this is doing this.
Also, things kind of don't quite work the way I want them to. Alright. Back
It's
to
a
stalling.
sorting module that doesn't really sort, but damn
Well,
if it doesn't feel good.
Well, the sorting part's working. The part where certain parts of it get stalled by how fast other parts of it are moving.
Uh-huh. Okay.
There's just
I'm gonna
certain parts of the
shove-
machine basically sit there and do nothing while it waits for other parts to move on.
Ah.
Like, when
Let's
that thing's
shove,
done, I'll
like,
start dropping
a couple
stuff again.
hundred. Let's shove all the red circuits I took from this chest back into it, so that it doesn't feel bad anymore. That will
Yeah.
do. And I need to kind of do some weird stuff to make this work out. In terms of getting the green circuits off of this thing. But it'll work out fine.
I think my train's mostly working. If not, this whole place is gonna dry up, and I'll have fun finding out why.
Alright, where then? Okay,
We never
so
made our
our
east
blue
wall yet,
bolts
right?
are up at the top.
West wall,
What?
I mean.
I made a
think
made
we're
a
all
west
wall.
wall. Yeah,
We're all wall.
it's not like
Is it-
it's not perfect,
gone
but
now, though?
still. It has.
You make it
I
before
don't
or
know
after
if it's
the save.
after, or no, before. It's good. Like it still
Okay.
exists.
There's like no evidence. I can't see any evidence of a wall on the map necessarily.
It is. It's there. It's
Is
the
it just
dark.
for part of the base?
It's a dark indigo. No, it covers the base. It's like the dark indigo along the. You can get over there, and see it.
Let's see.
Drones are so nice. It's like I forgot to put express transport belts in my logistics thing.
You missed a spot, Wander.
Oh, okay. Fix it. Fix it, Goofy.
Do we have a provider chest for rocks, or no? I would need bricks. Where are walls? Shit. I have no wall-based items in my inventory.
Where are walls?
I don't know. I haven't messed with them for a while. And the north wall doesn't cover the base necessarily either, because it stops at the tracks.
Yeah.
There's
I was
still,
just
still a few
hoping
ways
you-
in.
I was just hoping it would root enemies.
Surprised you didn't
in-
place turrets by the opening. Because you left a specific path where the enemies can get in, but didn't make turrets there. They will just actually get in.
I had
That's
other
not for him to worry
priorities.
about.
Yeah. He's too busy defending his sinuses from pollen.
I don't know why, but today's been a terrible day. Oh,
Aw.
I'm getting a
Just in
Well, for,
general,
like-
or what?
Just in general.
for like allergies. Sorry. I'm
It's
apparently
funny.
that
because it
for the
just
last
sounds
like
like you're
6
just like-
months.
I've been having a bad day. And yeah, he's actually been saying this for like ever.
He always says that tonight's a weirdly bad time for sinuses, nonstop.
I think that Wander just might be allergic to the sun.
fuck the sun. It's like Race the Sun, but significantly more pornographic.
Alright, time to go to Google. There we go, I've placed turrets at the opening. Top opening,
just-
the bottom opening's still open because I don't currently have walls to put there.
It's just a giant. You're
here it
flying
is.
around on a giant dildo, and eventually you will just impact into the sun, and it will be beautiful.
Yeah, pretty
Concerning.
much. That's how I envision that's gonna go down.
Yep.
That's awfully concerning, Wonder.
But
Hey, it's your dildo.
yeah,
Is it though?
yeah.
I
Or
mean,
is it
it's somebody's
everyone's
dildo.
dildo?
It's not my dildo. It's not Wander's dildo. So it's got. We're looking at you, dildo master.
Check out their hot new single, Community Dildo.
Beautiful.
So
This
Wonder,
is like a punk rock band.
Wonder what
the-
happened on the is that on the far end of your wall? There's another place where land meets land by the water.
I didn't
It's
notice.
just there's like a walk. There's a bar basically. There was
I wonder
no
how fast
escape.
we're gonna be able to make these.
There we go. That's plugged. Nothing else.
Okay. God damn. Getting shit down here is going to be a problem.
I just gotta check on my pet project to see if it's still working, because you made me leave it for like 5 seconds, and that makes me scared. Stuff's still under attack, but not dying, I hope? That's kind of danger zone. I should check on that. I don't remember if there's stuff repairing that area anymore. Good news is my sorting system's not backed up yet. The bad news is it's only got copper in it seems. No, there's other stuff to take out of there. There's steel, yeah, I see iron plates in there. But it has all these things. Who knows what order they come out of the train in. Unless I want to make certain arms prioritize different things.
That'd be... Can you do that? Because that'd be really cool, actually.
No. I mean, no. It would be cool, but no.
You could do what?
If you make arms
prioritize.
Yeah.
Kind
of like smart.
One function over another. We'll talk at once.
Yes.
That was a remarkable level of everyone talking at once.
Yeah, actually, it really kind of was.
Okay.
Oh, cool. The accumulators I was placing are here. That still happened. Question is, are my defenses in drone territory? And the answer is no. That's what I need to fix. Otherwise, that's like one last bastion of stuff that's still destructible. That's no bueno.
No bueno. Seriously? Oh, you know what? I bet we don't have any smarter inserters in a chest anymore. Oh well. Or I'm outside of the range. Both valid.
Oh, these also need red circuits.
Both technically valid.
What the? Oh, tits.
Nope, didn't connect that to power.
Like right here. All I need to do is figure it out.
Didn't connect power to
Over
power.
there.
Okay.
I wish
Increasing
I'd
our
flip
battery
these.
production is hard. I don't like it.
There we go.
Oh
I don't really know
yeah.
how.
I'm glad that you're doing that all the same.
I think
Are you
I
doing
can.
accumulators right now?
No, I actually broke our accumulator setup. I'm increasing our battery production really heavily. Because we were, like, really low on batteries. And so I decided, I'd increase it. The problem is, like, sulfuric acid, iron,
Jesus,
and
this is backed
copper
up.
are kind of a pain in the ass to move around. And
Oh yeah,
so I'm
especially
just...
sulfuric acid.
Ugh.
Because
Like,
we barely made any sulfuric acid things.
Well, yeah, actually sulfuric acid isn't, like, the biggest of deals, but it's a pain in the ass, nonetheless.
There's a smart inserter here, which is a bit of a
Oh,
hack,
no one's pulling out.
but
Whoops.
hopefully it won't come back to bite me in the butt.
Okay.
That's Keith's job.
Bird,
See what I
prepare
did.
your booty for a biting. Nom nom.
Okay. No, my butt.
Alright, mistakes were made.
Okay. How many mistakes, Keith?
I have a bunch of things making steel, and none of them are actually putting out the steel. And honestly, so much shit has happened with our game lately, I can't even tell you what went wrong this time.
Right.
Like, it could have been 7 crashes ago or some bullshit.
Okay, where are our
Fair
purple
point.
circuits coming from? Are they being made? No, because they're not getting red circuits anymore. Why aren't they getting red circuits?
Fight.
Mostly.
Oh.
There we go. That'll work
Let
for
me
now.
try this to see if I fix our red circuit problem.
Fuck. Oh god, Bird, don't look.
No, Bird, don't look.
This is
Like, I
going...
don't want you to see me this way.
This is pretty embarrassing.
Well, now
Alright,
he has
I
to
think
look.
This
Really giving him no
might
choice at this
have-
point, Wanderbot.
Okay, there we go. God, I have to fit a power line in there? This is awful. Okay. Well, I have now doubled our battery production. And so unless we
Oh,
start
yeah?
running low on sulfuric acid, I think we're okay. However, if we start running low on sulfuric acid...
Wander.
Yeah,
Good
you see that
job.
power line?
Good job.
It's like Tetris.
What have you done, Wanderbot?
But
he packed some major fudge for Fudge's factories.
I just... To see this
Where
power
fudges
line here...
Factories.
I think this is the kind of, like, crowning achievement. This, like, dumb power line just sitting kind of in the middle of it all. It's like, I have no other way I can possibly cram shit in here. Oh.
Here, let me
Jesus.
see if I can improve this a little bit.
Okay, so, now because of this, we're so crammed on batteries, I might want to move the provider chest.
What have you done? Jesus.
Well, I mean, it's
Alright,
it's heavily backed up, so if we need batteries for, like, anything, we're good.
Wow, I feel like I can't tear up anything for fear of, like, destroying it all.
I mean,
No, just let it happen.
luckily we are actually, like, maxed out on batteries, so it's not a big deal, but... Here,
Yeah.
I'm gonna move the,
Here, here's what I'm gonna do, Wander.
One of our favorite things is accidentally destroying each other's stuff.
It's true. I'm gonna
Alright,
move
I'm
the,
gonna
I'm gonna move
Their
the
secret
chest
motive.
to a more
There we go.
sensible location.
There. I put a substation in place, so we don't need to do like your fancy ass loop to loop.
But my fancy-ass loop-de-loop was amazing.
It was
Okay.
fancy ass amazing, yes.
So good
So
news
now-
is we can now research rocket silo.
Hey.
Oh yeah, good. Let's do
That's
it.
happening. It'll take the next 500 years.
Yeah, that's because it's the most expensive research in the game.
It costs 1,000 of
How's-
everything.
How's blue science doing?
That game
Our
is
blue
busy.
science is pathetic. That's our actually
Yeah.
our weakest point.
Yeah, we have red circuit issues.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah?
What's up?
we have none. That's the issue.
Well,
I think the problem is everybody
Oh.
has
that
red
may,
circuits
indeed,
requested.
that may indeed be an issue.
Okay, I'll start working on expanding that. Turns out we've actually got one red circuit factory. The first one I checked didn't have an export arm, so I'm just like, why the hell isn't this working? So it looks like we just need more.
There we go.
Yeah, that would be a good starting point.
Okay, I can fix this. It's not gonna be pretty.
It never is.
The entire project of mine's probably a waste of time, but I'm just happy to see it work. Such a weird roundabout way of having, like, producing steel, copper, and iron plates on a remote location, and then moving them all in one device, and then sorting them. Backed up
This
again?
copper
now
train
everything's
coming
backed
through
up.
this base is a pain in the ass. And I think I
Everything
made
in
it.
this base is a pain in the ass.
But like
We've
the
absolutely
problem
tapped out this base for good.
the problem is I have no one but myself to blame, and that annoys me. Because I made
mean,
it.
You can definitely try to pawn it off on one of us.
Jeez,
'cause
that's so much.
shit, I don't
Wow.
remember who made anything at this point.
It's true.
Alright, you can go ahead and put speed module 2s in your logistics and
Third. Whoa.
get those if you want any.
Should probably put all these accumulators down at some point. I've
I
got
think I'll
a couple.
actually...
So are you say are there speed module 2s in a provider chest?
They're in a passive, yeah.
Interesting.
Go for it. I'm also going to probably pick up speed module 1s as well and put those in a provider.
How fast are they being made exactly?
Not very at all. I mean, they're our biggest problem is that they're incredibly slow. So, like, we have about we have 5 made. I mean,
There's my
making a single
train.
speed module takes 30 seconds a pop.
Takes a while.
Train's here. It's carrying goods.
I mean, making a
not,
speed module 2 takes 30 seconds a pop.
not that many goods though. Why is it not carrying that many goods?
Oh god. Well,
Something must be wrong at the
Okay.
location where my resources are being provided then. Huh.
Okay, I will go ahead and put like 4 speed module tools in my logistics chest.
Why aren't you guys loading things in?
And I'm just gonna. I think that what we need to do with the speed modules voiced is put them up in the red circuits. Okay. Oh, interesting. This one's unloading onto a conveyor belt that isn't attached. So we were down one factory right there. Going through our base sometimes is an exhibition and like. It's like looking at historical mistakes that just went by for forever, and nobody knew it was a problem.
Like when our power system was broken for like hours, and no one really noticed.
Yeah, because we were too busy.
This factory doesn't have a red arm, so it can't it can't make anything at all.
This factory doesn't have a factory in it. I don't know how that happened.
What's
just a bunch of arms pointing at nothing.
Yeah, there's one factory that didn't have a red arm to pull plastic into it, so it wasn't actually making any red circuits ever.
Yay.
So yeah, just a wonderful world of
wonderful world of Factorio.
Yeah, just confusion and mistakes made by our ancestors.
Which is also just straight up us.
This one also didn't have a red arm going into it, so it wasn't turned on.
Okay.
This one's working, this one's working, this one's working, this one's working.